And then, of course, just like the controls are way more optimized. The animation system allows for just more modern controls and yeah, so just a whole bunch of quality of life stuff.
I mean, we're not getting Arma 4 until what, 26?
I'm gonna guess mid to late 25 is when we might get like the alpha dropped on us.
Hmm.
You know, and I would guess probably not like the actual title till a year after that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because that's what they did with Arma 3. They dropped the alpha. I want to say in
2013, wasn't it?
wasn't it even a little sooner than that?
I don't know. I was literally still a child then.
Damn. Ugh. Let's see. Yeah, it was March of 2013. So.
It's interesting. This game doesn't quite look 10 years old.
We do a pretty good job of, running it, and of course it was gorgeous for its time. It still is. But yeah, there's a lot of limitations to what can be done with it. I would say what I'm most excited for is those engine upgrades more than anything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was hoping like bigger maps, but I guess I'll take the map sizes we have.
So, if you're talking about Reforger's maps, I think, obviously those aren't very big, but my understanding is the actual Infusion engine can handle maps that are pretty heckin' big. And the other really nice thing, of course, is the fact that the map itself is like part of the mission file. So unlike with the Oxygen engine, which is what we use now, I have to load a map and then load the mission onto the map. Well, it's actually the other way around in Infusion. So when I load the mission, it comes with a map file in it, which means that I can edit the map per mission. So what that means is that you can just change it in the mission editor. You can just add a landmass that doesn't exist. You can put an aircraft carrier where you want it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Sounds nice.
It is, yeah. All right. Oh, hey, Night Fox. Hey, Sauce. Didn't see you guys slip in. How you doing?
Hey, pretty good. How are you guys?
Apparently pretty slippery.
It's good. I was just whinging about A3 and doing my usual, like, hey, maybe we should be looking into Reforger. My monthly complaint. But yeah.
Just stop playing Arma altogether and play Pal World.
Pal World. Seems like the whole world has gone to it. So.
I saw Pikachu with a minigun. I'm sold.
Yeah, I just bought a copy a couple minutes ago, so we might. We might go play some of that some other time. But for right now, we could totally do a little bit of what I had in store for us. I actually balanced the whole mission to be perfectly playable with like 5 or 6 guys. So if you guys are down for it, we could give the campaign a shot. I'd love to. Yeah, let's do it. Let me get it started here. And since
Armed commercial, or Tanoa has drawn the world's attention. This seems really topical.
Dude,
can't put my finger on where it's from though.
Dude, you know what's super shitty? The night before the whole goddamn, Red Sea fucking thing started happening. The night before, I jotted down on a piece of paper, what if Tanoa was like Somalia, and then circled the word pirates on my notepad, and that's what I went. And I went to bed on that. And I swear, maybe it wasn't the next day, but maybe it was like the day or the day after that the news started breaking about the Houthis being dickholes, and I'm like, Fuck it, I'm just doing it.
That's pretty funny.
Just doing it.
Kind of territory.
It's just wild seeing all this shit popping up again. There's a geopolitical guy I've been listening to for the last 3 or 4 years who kept predicting, like, we're going to see a return to piracy.
You're talking about Peter Zehan.
Zion, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, yep, it's all happening.
Sorry about that. My client glitched. I missed what you said, Sauce, but
Just talking about a geopolitical analyst who's been predicting a lot of this sort of stuff.
Spot on.
Peter Zion, Zeihan.
yeah, I'm familiar with him.
Although he
Unfortunate name, but yeah.
didn't. He'll be the first to tell you that he didn't think that Russia was going to invade, that Ukraine was going to be able to mount a defense against Russia, is what he'll say all the time.
And
Right. He called that they were going to invade.
Yeah, well, everyone
Down
did.
to within a couple of years.
I was wrong. I was wrong on both. I predicted that Russia would not invade, and then I predicted if they did that Ukraine would topple in a few weeks. I was wrong on both. Just, I'm bad at this apparently.
When I don't know, my inclination in the modern era is just if Russia, probably bad, like bad at their job.
Well, the reason I didn't predict Russia invading was because to me it was really obvious that like all of the neutral states in Eastern Europe would all just join NATO like as fast as they could, and that's exactly what we're seeing.
Mhm.
And so I was like, Putin's not that dumb. And then I was like, oh my god, I guess he is.
You got to wonder about the info that they're getting at that level, though.
It might not be motivated by like the pieces on the chessboard. It might be motivated, if anything, more by like internal shit. So who knows?
I mean, Ukraine represents a pretty serious strategic, like defensive goal for them.
Well, and even more importantly than that is the natural gas fields in
That's-
eastern Ukraine that represents the economic stranglehold that Russia currently has on the EU's power supply.
That's what I think really kicked off the whole thing. So yeah, I agree with you.
The U.S. and NATO
guys.
trying to secure that.
Well, the simple fact is that if Europe can go to Ukraine for its energy,
Yes,
the shambles that remains of the Russian economy will be dead.
100%. I agree.
It's all India and China at that point, and a little bit of Japan in terms
Yeah.
of customers.
I agree with your assessment. Yeah. Anyway, enough geopolitics. Let's engage in fictional geopolitics. Hey, so hello. Wow, actually, I'm really glad we have a pretty good turnout. Thanks, guys. It's great to see you all. So this will be the first outing of a new campaign. Just the working title was Green Hell, and it just kind of stuck. So that's what I'm calling the campaign, Green Hell.
Just as a guess, is Verona invading because they're trying to seize natural gas reserves?
No, actually, I was. Did you hear me
Yep.
joking about how?
Yeah, I
topical
did,
it
I
was?
did,
Okay.
but I just had to go off your fictional geopolitics.
Yeah.
joke.
So,
No, it's Atropia that's invading. Come on now.
so I didn't intend this to be, but there's no way around it. This is entirely topical, considering what the Houthis are up to with disrupting international trade. So, hey, it's a thing. Just get putting that in the open so we can all accept it and move on. So obviously this is all fictionalized, and it's just kind of a continuation of the lore. I'll try to spare you the long lecture on the lore, but I just want to throw some kind of gameplay intentions out there. This is intended to play very similarly to the sort of the Vietnam type special forces missions where you're dropping into deep into enemy territory, sneak a little bit, and then bam, 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 shooty, shoot your way out kind of stuff. The enemy has been balanced so that any one objective should be achievable with as little as like 3 guys. That might be a little tight, but you should be able to manage with 3 guys. and I have to put this in big bold letters, failure is an option. I built this with the intent that we're going to be kind of making decisions, presuming that we want to live. So, if you're in there and, the bullets are starting to fly and you're like, shit, we're not nowhere near the objective, bug out. The whole thing is built around the idea that we're going to go in, get ambushed, double back, and then run away and try again some different way. It's also built with the intention that if you head out, you should be able to like tackle one sub objective. It'll make more sense when we're in game, like one little objective, and then run in about 25 to 30 minutes so that we're not just like slogging through the same thing. So there's lots of opportunity for independent groups to be working in parallel, which is what I recommend. There's opportunities for us to work as a large group, of like all 8 or 9 of us, which not what I recommend, but it is feasible. And, any other combination you can think of. Vehicles technically are present for us as an option, but I discourage their use. That just kind of outside the scope. I left them in just because maybe you guys think of something I don't. But the spirit of this is supposed to be, step lightly, leave as little trace as possible, and except for shell casings, and try not to sacrifice anything too big that the enemy can capture and turn against us. Does that make sense?
Yep.
If you are flying, just a heads up, pretty tight air defenses out there. Not insurmountable, but they are pretty tight. And I would recommend almost every scenario that we open with, we have a flight of 1 or 2 Phantoms loaded to the gills, trying to suppress as much air defense as possible just right off the bat. So that would be my recommendation for anything that we do. Other than that, it's going to be up to us to decide how we want to organize. If you scroll down, you'll notice that there's 3 Vandal teams rather than just the one, and we only have a total of 1 Raven squads. The idea being that this is primarily supposed to be Pathfinders. You're going to want that mechanical advantage to avoid attracting attention. And yeah, I should be able to explain more as questions come up. There's a lot of little mechanics in there that are a lot of fun. At least I think they're a lot of fun. So I hope that you guys kind of ask questions about it as we go, because there's almost too much for me to explain in one attempt.
Question on the Pathfinders.
Yeah.
Are they all able to do advanced medical?
Yes. Every
Okay.
Pathfinder is also EMT rated.
Do you have to have a rally point down to do that?
Shoot, I didn't think of that. You would, but Pathfinders can't do that, and that's intentional. I had not thought that through that far. I apologize. Well, I suppose I could.
I mean, this is a perfect time to bring it up. So
Yeah.
now we know the constraints we're working with, at least.
Yeah, I apologize. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, no, I guess we'll have to make use of our medevac more, which we have medevac, so we can just use that as well if the medical situation gets dire on the ground.
But tight air defenses, so that might be dicey as well.
Especially with the AI.
Just so you know, medevac is flagged as non-combatant, just for simplicity's sake. So the medevac won't get shot down. Don't abuse it too much, but at the end of the day, since it involves players being able to play the game, I didn't want to hold this up that much.
Makes me feel a little better.
So
That also
you're still going to have
can't use the medevac as transports.
Right. You technically you can, but if you get into it, it will automatically dump your weapons.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you want to go into the AO butt naked, go right ahead. And then, and even with the medevac being not targetable by the AI, by that point, there's probably enough happening on the ground just to drown you guys and bad guys anyway. So yeah, for the first outing, I would recommend 1 or 2 people flying, and I would definitely recommend that they go in heavy, like F4 Phantoms, like no shit, super heavy. Try to knock out some of those objectives with bombs. They're actually surprisingly deep munitions sinks, So if you try to kill them from the air, you actually have to expend quite a bit. And then everybody else, I would recommend go as Pathfinders for the mechanical advantages of being super sneaky. And then I would recommend that you have one or two teams working maybe in tandem near each other, but not on top of each other, to try to accomplish pretty much one objective at a time, and then just boogie back to the carrier. By the way, we're on an aircraft carrier. Between each little objective, give the players a chance to catch their breath, re-equip, and reorganize if someone's been in command for a bit.
You taking lead, Heretic?
I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, this is my jam, so you guys know me well enough to know I'm pretty casual about this, but yeah.
Oh, and I just forgot to relabel the designated marksman for the Vandal teams. That was intended to be support gunner. It's just flavor text that they're labeled as DMs.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna make a note of that to fix that.
Then you're still the designated marksman. You're putting warheads
Accuracy
through
by
foreheads.
volume.
It's just more of them or bigger of them.
Okay, so you recommend 2 flyers?
I would recommend 1 or 2.
Alright, so I'll leave that up to the rest of you. If one of you wants to fly with that guy, feel free. If not, just go ahead and fill in, and whoever's extra will just have you join on one of the teams.
I'm guessing there's actual SAM sites that we have to contend with.
There is at least one, and just for the first outing, there's one, and it's actually kind of hard to get to because it happens to be right next to the largest town on the island, which is pretty well stocked with AAA. And the sites themselves are also defended.
Sounds like a wild weasel mission.
It's exactly what it is.
Then a low-level cluster bomb and snake.
Yeah. That's during testing, that was the way that I found is a pretty good way to do it. You scream in like just above the water, and you just drop as many fucking bombs as you can onto target, and then get the fuck out of Dodge and rearm.
And the good news
Yes,
is
we
the
must
F4
kill
can
everything,
carry.
including the frame rates of our computers.
Yes.
That's
Alright.
the first casualty.
First casualty of war is your frame rate. Frozen, I see you still gray. Are you still pondering?
Yeah, mostly just pondering.
Butcher box is coming.
You pondering
Oh,
what time?
are the
pondering?
Phantoms coming off of a carrier, or do you have them?
They are.
Okay.
The intent is to have us all off carriers and ships.
50 or something.
They do have a landing script, right? The one that you used for.
Oh, these
for
actually just
them-
have a tailhook.
Oh, they have a tailhook. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
We'll talk about it later. About to go into it.
Can you guys- sorry, can you-
I guess.
Is my mic keying on right there? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we can hear it.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
all
my
good
bad.
though.
Frozen, if you want to fly, you can fly with that guy.
Actually, Frozen, if you really want to, you can be my Joker.
Yeah, that'll do too.
Oh yeah, there is
Oh,
naval-borne artillery asset.
Sure, I can do that.
So
Just keep
period
in-
correct. We've got
It's not
16-inch
period.
guns, right?
It ain't period
Oh.
correct. I wish.
Uh,
But just as a heads up, Frozen, you're not going to have as many mechanical advantages to your stealth as the Pathfinder players.
Okay.
As in charge guy, I'll accept that risk.
All right.
I'm not worried about it.
Alrighty, let's press.
Is there a fun opening video?
There is.
Yes.
It's just Tim Houthi.
Oh god.
Considering
It's just
that
it's just the Tim Houthi selfie video. That's all it is.
there's a little bit of a story background as well as the mission background. Considering that the story background is now in the briefings channel of the Discord, I think we can skip that. But if somebody wants to just read the task briefing for the mission today, under tasks, DW01 for the Drake White AO.
Sure. So you just want to read the whole thing?
That would be great. Yeah.
For your first outing in the theater, we need your kill team to locate and rescue the 9 civilian sailors taken captive by Tanoan pirates. There are 3 possible coastal locations marked on the map. The FRH are likely to have parked one of their pirate gunboats near where the hostages are being kept, both to provide security and rapid transportation if they suspect the hostages have been located. If you find the boat, you will likely find the hostages. Trying to crash directly into the target areas is not likely to result in success. If the rescue helicopters aren't ambushed, then the team will drown in QRF and the air will be kept away by AAA. The kill team, as well as its attached aviation assets, are expected to soften up the AO by targeting the various support facilities in the area. Destroy the watchtowers, AAA depots, and hidden QRF camp in the marked areas. These supports will return every play session, but they can often be destroyed quickly by strike teams or air raids. Once these targets are dealt with, focus on locating and rescuing the hostages. Heads up, the hostages are likely guarded by a small team of the elite Republican Guard. Guardsmen are among the best fighters on Tanoa, and are almost all ex-Horizon Island Army Special Forces from before the Revolution.
Any questions on how that's supposed to work?
We gotta be light on our feet, not draw too much attention because these guys are good.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Light on our bellies.
Indeed.
So does everyone see on the map how there's purple objectives? Those are going to be the ones that kind of control what the enemy can do. And then the red objective areas, which show the actual possible locations where the hostages can be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Because like even as the mission maker, I don't know. It's random.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
So if these guys are, by pure happenstance, pretty much sort of being the Houthis, does that mean their leader is called the Blowfish?
Yes.
Houthi and the Blowfish, very.
You know
very
what?
funny.
I think that actually just became. I'm gonna go find the Maori word for blowfish, and yeah, that might be our nemesis's name. So, any questions on the mission?
No.
All right. All right, I'll push us through.
Which one of you is my 2IC?
About-
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We all just got real quiet.
That was a cool video.
Oh, thanks. I think it set the mood. Yeah, one other thing you're going to notice, it's just kind of a limitation of the game. I rigged them up to be using like the ambient voices from the Vietnam thing, but what that means is they're going to be speaking Vietnamese and French simultaneously. It's just a thing. Just deal with it, all right? It's DeVito, okay? Ika, where are your pants, brother?
Hold on, you forgot the uniform I used to have before.
Oh, did I?
It's fine, I'll put the desert one on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And then change it.
I can't access the inventory.
Pathfinders. Because you're a Pathfinder. So it's got slightly different kit. Here, I'm gonna share my loadout just if anyone's looking for. Yeah, hang on. If anyone's looking for like a kind of a something to work off of, you can go into the public loadouts and steal mine. Oh, and just a reminder, they can hear us if we're talking. So just make sure if you're hitting the vape that you're not miking up because they can hear us.
Got it.
Are we supposed to have MVGs?
Yes. You'll notice
Alrighty.
they're like the shitty like 1985 Gen 1 NVGs.
The ones that see
Understood.
demons.
Yeah. So good luck seeing anything with them on, but we do have them.
So who took charge of the other Pathfinder squad?
That'd be me.
Alright, cool.
You know, let me-
Whenever you're ready, let's go discuss what we want to do here.
Not that it's a secret.
Yeah. So we got 2 objectives on the western side and 1 on the eastern side.
So we're not gonna really know which one it is.
So
until
as
we
sapper,
locate
should I be
that-
carrying
that
like some
boat.
explosives or something?
Kinda.
A couple of,
Absolutely.
What
couple
I'm
of charges
thinking
and some toe
is
poppers.
We not worry about that
Toe
right now,
poppers?
Yeah.
'cause we'll
The
probably
mines we leave
stumble
behind us, so when
upon
enemies track us, they go boom.
We should probably
That's
send
very cool.
the
But they
And
are
I
fast mover.
they're
to
very
heal-
lightweight, so it's enough to cause a
Honestly,
casualty
the
without,
AAA stockpile's
you know,
easier.
blowing people to kingdom come.
So if we send him to knock out
Hence
the
the name.
stockpiles and just bomb them to shit and just completely annihilate them, that leaves us with the watchtowers.
Also,
What
because
the watchtowers
foliage
do
is going to be
they,
really thick, take like
they
10
make it so that
frags.
when a helicopter
Just a
Yeah.
suggestion.
there's a really good
10
chance it's gonna
frags?
be
Is that what you
ambushed.
said?
Yeah.
Lots
Mhm.
of frags.
Lots.
So if the watchtowers are up and a helicopter
When in doubt,
lands,
frag out.
they might just
Yeah.
zero in on it and try to kill it, which can make
More or less.
evacuating hostages.
Is it? Am I getting
very, very
claymores,
difficult.
or am I getting
So
the
what we might
the
want to do
tripwire
is, I'm thinking
ones?
for
Oh, I
a
see
first
toe
outing,
popper. Never mind.
we
Sorry.
maybe
Did
just,
recall that, yeah.
I'm thinking maybe we hit these two. We insert somewhere, away from civilization. We move into basically standoff positions apart from each other, and then at a synchronized moment, we both assault the watchtower positions, set some demo charges, and then meet at a predefined rally point where then we all get picked up in RTB. And then we'll reassess on how we want to handle this one, which might be perfect, because if he knocks out this, knocks out that, he may be able to get back, rearm, and then just annihilate that position with more bombs while we're doing this. What do you think?
Yeah. No, it's,
It should be somewhere that if we get ambushed on insert, we can quickly exfil, or we can kind of risk it for the biscuit and do a fast rope insertion, like right in on some like shitty little road, you know?
I noticed that we do not have splints or nothing by default. So we should all grab some of that.
Sure.
You have a flashlight in 1911.
Oh, one more thing, really quick. Hey, just one more thing for everyone to be aware of. If you make contact with the enemy, they may send trackers after you. So if you start hearing just like random shots in the distance, that's them signaling to each other, hey, I found the guy's trail, and they're using signaling shots to gather everyone up so they can go down your trail and kill you. So just keep an ear out for that after you make contact. It could happen right away. It could happen minutes later. It's completely random. But if you hear that, that means they have found your trail and they're coming for you. So just throwing that out there.
Good. All right. So, honestly, I like your idea.
Okay.
Let's just land around hill, say 25, 103, or 093, 103, and then make our way up through the mountain passes to hit the first and secondary launch towers, and then we'll have that guy hit the.
I was thinking of splitting us, and then hitting these simultaneously.
You want to do a simultaneous hit? All right, that's fine.
Because once we start raising hell, they're gonna want to try to stop us. So if we can insert somewhere and just hit just any of these two simultaneously, that means that when it is hell, we all transition into an evac posture and we boogie out of the area.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go set up my aircraft. I'm guessing I'm setting up my loadout for SEAD.
I would, I would recommend. It's up to you, but a mix of bombs or even just harm missiles, because I'm guessing once you knock out the radar, I don't think the missiles will be all that much danger.
Yeah.
And once you've done that, transition directly into striking. What targets do you want to assign to our air?
The AA stockpile and SAM site near Lindhaven.
Okay. And then after that, what do you want them to do?
We're gonna wanted to hit the watchtower near Hill 213.
So we're thinking we're gonna have our air hit the watchtower, hit AAA stockpile, hit AAA stockpile, and SAM site.
Yep.
Yeah. So if
That guy, you feel confident with that?
I'll work it out.
All right.
Yeah, you're gonna need a lot of bombs, so don't hesitate to just drop a lot of them and then double back and just rearm.
Yeah.
And then at some point, we might also bug you for heli transport if things get really spicy.
All right. Should I just get a Blackhawk, I guess?
You can, if you head over to the board over there, you can go over to the aircraft carrier, and you'll notice in your support options, logistics, you should have the option to use the aircraft spawner on the aircraft carrier.
Yeah, I saw that.
So.
All right, if you got nothing else for me, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, yeah, I think we're good, sir. Thank you.
There she is. Let's figure out what the co-pilot does. Are you a Rio or a Wizzo? It's like a Wizzo. Can I do it all from the pilot seat? Yes, I can, so that makes things easier. Yep, shit ton of pylons. Actually, maybe I should figure it out. Cheat code a gunfighter? Huh. Do anti-radiation. Fuel tank? Don't really need a fuel tank. Gonna be in the air for that long. Huh. You deploy mines. And we'll take some snake eyes. Yeah, before AMRAMs. Taps. Can I take more A-taps? Yes. Oh my god. Where's the strike? What the fuck is the anti-radiation? Yeah, that is the strike. Grab a whole bunch of strikes. And that should be it. I'll set all this to... so I can switch between all. Got a lot of rearming to do. Cool. It's been a long time, very long time since I did SEAD in this game. I'm gonna take off, head west, climb up to 8,000 meters, and try to see if I can't get their radar. So help me God if I have to do that all over again. Oh, it's still running.
Channel switched.
I'm not sure what happened. I'm not even seeing the server.
Yeah, the server crashed. Bear with us. Echo's on it.
Okay.
That's really rare. Holy shit.
Yeah, I was fully thought that was my end.
Yeah, it goes working it.
All right, well that gives me time to bio. So I'll
Yeah,
be right
same.
back.
Back in a moment.
Yeah.
Milk 'em
Talk
if you
about
got 'em.
relieving yourself.
Fuck, man, and now I gotta redo my pylons again.
Hello?
Hello.
That sucks. Hey, Eiko.
Just have to restart TeamSpeak.
No. Okay. Then.
Well.
I kind of wonder if it's worth actually using some of the patrol boats to mess with some things. Like, for example, the patrol boats could actually probably do a real good job screwing with the AA emplacement.
I have no idea what happened, but the server has restarted automatically.
Well, it did, so all good. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can, yeah.
Just
Server's back
Making
up,
sure.
by the way.
I have no response from.
You may have to close and reconnect.
Yep, doing that now. There it is.
It's weird that Frozen's still stuck in Acre.
No,
Yeah,
training
it
rages.
depends on the time in which they hit the close button. I had to restart TeamSpeak for it to get completely fixed. Luckily, nothing has changed, just loadouts, right?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, I have returned. Any updates, Eiko?
Server's back.
The server is back up. I don't know, it automatically restarted.
Weird. All right, well, let's get back in. I'll get the mission going, and we can get going.
I have it set up that in case there's an auto shutdown, it'll restart the machine. So that's probably what it did.
Weird.
But I have no idea why it went down.
You getting hacked?
Now my kiddo is jumping around. I doubt if he just like shaked it enough.
He's just being a child. How dare he? All right. Sorry about the delay, everybody. Let's try this again. I'm just going to click and push as fast as I can go just to get it loaded. So just go ahead and it's going to be slow for a couple seconds while it loads. And then once it starts responding again, we can just push through.
Go, go, go.
Ah. Go. Ah.
Push it. Push it real good.
Channels.
Ah, the video. We have to watch that again.
It's actually really nice having like a 30-second period where I know the players aren't going to touch anything to like let all my scripts load and everything.
Bet. I can open up my medical menu from here.
Oh yeah, you can. I never tried.
I don't know if I accidentally threw a grenade or not.
We'll find out.
Great.
So I legit just smashed my keyboard.
25 degrees Celsius.
Toasty. All right, let's get our heads back in it.
And it's nighttime.
Oh yeah, 'cause it's random. The time of day will be random.
Well, this just means that command gave us the stand down order, and they changed their minds again. So here we are.
We spun up and spun down 3 times.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so, oh yeah, that's another thing. I've intentionally made it so the weather is a little unpredictable and it's a little exaggerated. It's intentional. I'm just trying something new, so if the weather rolls in and it's super foggy, you might just have to change up what you're doing or find a way to take advantage of it.
Yep, this should make my strikes interesting.
Just let me know if it becomes, like, stupid. We're, like, glitching out and crap, all right? Thanks.
Citadel, could you share your kit again?
Right.
Alright, we're gonna try this again. Support LG aircraft carrier Phantom 2. Make sure the stream is actually. Yep, that's good. Cool. Get more strikes. And some bombs. You. Yes. Oh my god, yeah, these are the shitty ones. I should tell Citadel to add more lights to this place. Alright. Okay. Weird. Fuck it, we'll work with it.
Radio check. Loud and clear.
Shit. Vehicle doesn't have a long range.
Yep.
Oh, no, it does. Why should we set this to PP1? Radio check long range.
Yeah, why
Frozen,
not?
do you have
Who?
artillery? Do we have artillery sports?
We should.
Sweet. Do we got Willie Pete in that artillery?
Check with our Joker. I don't know who's got that right now.
Yeah,
Frozen?
if we got... Damn it. Alright, well, there goes that plan. So we'll worry about the tracker camp later. That
Hey.
guy,
Cluster mentioned in there, right?
you clear on what you need to do?
The Phantom has a long range in it, but I'm not sure if it's the right one. I was trying to contact you guys on it.
Oh, here, you want me to shove one in your bag?
Well, I
That's
have a
a
parachute that I kind of
Oh.
need.
Yeah, he's gonna want that.
Here, let me drop mine on the
try-
ground.
Try again. Now that we've got our long ranges on. God, why isn't it playing nice?
Echo,
It's so
check
annoying.
this out.
There's one on the ground over here. You can just take
The
it.
name
and
of
I'll
these
grab
glasses?
mine.
Birth control glasses.
Yeah, BCGs, man.
I'll come back for that if I need it.
Yeah. All right. Any other?
Can I get in from this side? Yes, I can. Radio check long range. Radio check long range. Frequency.
Yep. I'm down to 85.02 pounds.
I'll ditch one if you want to just bring like two. Yeah.
That's fine. Backpack weighs a lot.
Yeah. there you
Could someone
go.
drop me a
I can do a
backpack?
couple of things to reduce weight further, like get rid of my spare barrel,
I mean,
get rid of my stun grenades.
Oh, cool. We can bivvy at the rally
use
point now.
the
Yeah.
stuns.
I'm like stun locked thinking about the radios on the
I can also get rid of a
thing.
bunch of.
So here, let me
high
just drop you a
powered shit.
backpack. I'll Zeus it.
Okay, that's
I'm just trying to figure out what the frequency the
just a
radios are on.
It says 01 platoon net 1.
Yeah, platoon net 1 is what you should be on.
So I dropped just an RTO bag at your feet.
If I wanted to. Do you?
What?
I don't see it. There it is.
I have no idea. You're
Yeah.
super
So
quiet for me,
I
though.
would appreciate if you gave it the old college
about now?
try to play
Still
around with that
super
radio,
quiet.
see if you
I
could
had to turn them up in TeamSpeak.
get us.
Okay, give me a check. Give me
Who's super quiet?
Frozen. That's
Yeah, I
I
did
hear
turn
him
them up.
fine.
It doesn't give me the what frequency.
Try again, Frozen.
I don't know if there's an actual radio in there. Is there?
give me a sec.
Yeah, I got you.
I
You
picked
good
one
now.
up off the
Okay.
floor. Yeah, it does say just platoon net. The
Yeah,
one inside the
platoon net one.
fighter, like I have an actual like frequency that I can change.
Oh, I think we
Um,
actually need to open up the radio and take a look at it. So let me see if I can do that. I think it's going to be 84.375.
Oh
If you
yeah,
hit the
yeah.
zero
Now
key.
I see it now.
Yeah, so take it with you. See if you can't figure it out, and we'll let you know if we can start hearing you on the rack in there, because that'd be sweet if we can get that sorted.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That guy.
Huh?
Let's see, Night Fox, you got short range comms.
Yep. Radio check 343. Got you on 343, brother.
Yep. I'm on.
So I'm gonna drop this on the floor for right now. Before I do.
Mic check.
Last reach 555.
It's just. Rex dashboard use. Open. I already fucking forgot. Okay. Great at this. Alright. I'll write this shit down. It's like I'm actually fucking in aviation or something. 084.375. We need high band. Yeah, high band. Shit. I'm flying the F4 Phantom 2. We're gonna be doing some SEAD operations. Well, damn. It looks like this doesn't have the right band with. Highest I can go is 75. Alright, so I'm gonna have to just throw this radio into the rack. Can I throw this in the rack? Don't think I can. Jesus, the bandwidth on this. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna just have to go without a
Just
parachute
last
then.
check for weapons, ammo, and comms.
Radio check long range.
Got you on long range, how us?
5x5. Yeah, just so you're aware, the radio in the rack in this aircraft does not have a high enough frequency to match the pack set.
Why don't you feed us a frequency and we can set to it?
I checked both, and yeah, both are on different frequencies.
Well, give us what frequency works for the jet, and we'll set our pack sets to it.
Stand by. Alright. Frequency is going to be 7.5.
Raj, 7.5 for long range.
I'm thinking this is fucking... Yeah. Different bands. Because the aircraft is 64 to 75 megahertz, and the PRC is like 84 to like 95. So, I can't even open up my inventory here. Interesting.
Radio check.
I got you on PRC.
Radio check, long range.
Ah, fuck.
Third attempt, radio check, long range. I can hear someone keying up, but I'm not getting any traffic.
Do you got me on the PRC? Fuck. Why are you not... Ugh. Radio check, VRC.
Hey, got you loud and clear, how us?
Alright, I got you now. Whoa, 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 why are you going? Okay, the landing light doesn't want to work, so that's great. Alright, pedal's working. Kick's working. Set countermeasures single. Go full flaps. Alright, Lancer 1-1 is going to take off from the carrier.
Raj.
And that's if I had a fucking landing light I can use. I think I see it. Alright, start our climb.
I got you on long range, how me?
That should be Charlie.
Taxi, beautiful.
Alright, we're about at our cruising altitude. Have our strikes activated. Really flying IFR. That's the carrier. Okay. Send for Cass.
Interrogator, just curious about your call sign. You going by just generic Cass? Going by Lancer? What you feeling?
Let's go by Lancer.
Copy that. Yeah, I was just confirming I had you 5x5. Joker out.
Flash to radar. Oh, nothing. Maybe I really am just too high. Let's go visit the main city. Alright, well, okay, I can see land now. Those are gunboats. Oh God. Well, I guess there isn't a SAM site. If it is, it's not activating.
I'm on the ground.
Maybe we should just use bombs. Nope, I got something on there. Now they want to play. See you, Tiff. Oh, can I seriously not fucking... Okay, so these strikes are in fact not fucking anti-radiation. Yeah, that's great. So I'm gonna just launch all my missiles, go back to and repair. Fuck these boats that keep getting in the fucking way. Oh, this might be death. In fact, this is death. Let's figure out what type of machine it is. Oh, that is a radar. It just would not lock it. Not sure what's wrong with my frame rate. God, it's foggy now. Well, that might work to my advantage. It's a Phantom. Who's gonna have to use bombs? This anti-radiation. Yeah, air-to-ground radiation-seeking missile. That's bullshit. I've fucking spammed that fucking lock button. You did not lock to it. So, what we got for long range? Guess we'll work with that. There, the snake eye. Ugh. Hate it when the AI does this. Oh my god. Okay. Now that I know where site is. That's it. Ready to check long range? Oh no, 7.5, that's right. This is why we write stuff down. I would have spent forever figuring that out. Now we're good. I'll just leave it to that.
Team 1 is utterly fucked, massing us.
Copy. Do you need Team 2 to come back to you then?
Oh, nope. Before I do, flaps down.
Would honestly say negative. Mission expert for all my dive.
Alright, try to keep an eye on our remains so that we can get them out of here when we're all done.
We're all gone.
Let's not turn towards it. so... I'm trying to think of how to do this. I almost need to come straight down on top of them, but... It's like I can only lock the fucking gunboats. It's so strange. I guess we're just gonna have to try to do this. We're gonna have to do a pop-up. Oh yeah. And I can't look all the way behind me because fucking Arma jets. No, you don't. Oh, this is the worst time to lag. Come on. Jesus, don't lag when I'm fucking nappity earth. Alright, this is probably gonna get me killed, but I see no other way of doing this. Because I don't have any guidance. Revelation, I mean. I have no idea what the bombs just did. Alright. Got one more run left to do. I'll do another pop-up, see if its radar is still active. Got enough flares to make a defensive maneuver. Don't think it hit at all. Oh, it might have gotten it. It's not showing up on radar no more. Maybe it just went inactive. Trying to save itself. This artificial horizon does not behave what I'm used to. can I not zoom in on this thing? What? Okay. This thing is not a catbird. Yeah, do it the old-fashioned way. Visually check it. I think it's, yeah, it's still active. Alright, let's not go in the ocean. Really? You're just gonna have me locked all the way out of here? God damn. This is why I wanted to do testing before I did this. But I didn't have time. So this next run is probably going to be my death. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not used to that artificial horizon. It's like completely mirrored. Alright, there's all my bombs. Let's not black out. That looks like a direct hit. Radar is still active. Might mean there's another one out there. Let's do a low pass. Actually, no, you know what that might be? That might be AAA units. AAA in this game have their own individual radars. I'll know if I killed it. I'll get a lock. I see fire. So I killed something. Yep, that radar is gone. No, it's just this AAA, which isn't nearly as big as a threat. God, that artificial horizon keeps throwing me off. Answer is RTB rearm.
Solid copy, Lancer. Team 1, Team 2, be advised. Team 1 is headed back to the AO for round 2. Over. Copy, busy.
Where's the carrier? There's the carrier. Let's see, what is your final bearing? 88. Flaps set 1, get the tail hook out, down, and I'm gonna... I guess I'll go dirty now. Just gotta watch that airspeed. If the game had ILS, I'd use it. Also, I'm not sure what the stall speed of this thing is. Oh god, I can't fucking see. Go around. Oh, right there it is.
Vandal 1, Vandal 2, we've set charges on the target objective. We are evacuating the area.
I did not like that.
Solid copy, Vandal 2. Good luck.
I would have slammed that bitch down. Maybe if I try a steep approach. I have to write down a whole bunch of notes when I land. Alright. Gear flaps down. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like try a steep approach or something.
This is Vandal 1. Be advised we're moving towards our watchtower objective at this time.
Raj, we're breaking contact with the enemy to head back to the rally point. We'll hold there for correction. The form break. The RV. We'll head towards the RV.
God, fog, dude.
Solid copy. Be advised. Last known, there was an enemy tracker position occupying the RV. 4 times confirmed friendly KIA at that location.
Raj, you've been advised. Thanks.
Yep, lined up. It's got a glider and hope the landing won't be too hard. Can't land. How much does he respawn? Yeah, I did consider going around a second time, but this is... You gotta have a very high angle attack. Like that thing stalls out at a very low angle of attack. I kind of wonder if I bounced off and over the wires, because I thought I caught. But I'm gonna go check to see if I got that kill. I'm not tell. There we go. Yep. That's a kill. These guys... Alright, they redeployed. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen the, DCS, I think it's DCS Olympia? Something of that nature. I think it was a free mod that added a kind of like a Zeus interface for DCS. So I have a whole bunch of, you know, modules and helicopters I like to fly, but not too much. Can't really do anything with them. I'm interested to see how differently a Chinook behaves from a traditional helicopter. Is the fog getting worse? I feel like the fog's getting worse. I don't need anything. Again with this AI. Wish I knew it caused this. And we'll do Phantom one more time. Yeah, the C-130 is going to be big. No. I'm debating. Cause it's fucking. That AAA is in a city. I'm not sure if they'd appreciate me cluster bombing it, but that would be effective. It's a light bomber. A bunch of snake eyes. That honestly might be the way to go. I don't think a cannon would help. Yeah, right. My God, yeah, give me these. Oh, these are for shit. HE. HE. I'll go with that. God, if this was DCS, this would be such a heavy load. Cool. Bombs and rockets galore. That looks glorious. Set up the radio. Open. Five 5.0. Lab set. Countermeasures set. There you go. Vertical climb. All right. The hard part is going to be locating this AAA. But once I locate it, it should be. Well, I hope they will, because DCS needs it. This camera's useless. Lancer's back on station. They blocked the runway. Alright. I see a gunboat in there. That's might be a good target. I see some trucks in that factory. See how long it takes them to wake up. I can't tell what's right by those trucks. Oh yeah, they're trying to shoot at me. Ooh, you little shit. Where are you? Oh, you're in the Star Fort, are you? One's gotta be by that boat. Oh my god, I forgot to... Ugh. Amateur hour over here. I'll keep one notch of flaps just for maneuverability. I could have sworn I saw tracers come out the Star Fort. Oh, I'm gonna bomb that boat. Blackout. Enjoy. I think I might have killed... Oh, there's another boat right there. Yeah, that looks dead. Go back around on the other one. try very hard not to hit the fishing trawler. So, God, yeah. Pulled a lot of G right there. Well. Seems like whenever I get close to that ground, my frame rate just tanks. Oh my god, I wish I had a targeting pod. I'm not seeing it, so yep, that's dead. Yeah, don't black out. I can't fucking see. I don't know what's in there. Oh, they got a stabilizer. I'm rolling slightly. One's definitely in the center of that city. It is definitely in there. Whoa, God. Yeah, my controls are a bit fucky-wokey. Oh, it's another boat in that dock. I think I'm just gonna rocket this one. I can. There it is. Trying not to hit any buildings. Holy shit, that is laggy. I'm gonna take a look at my video settings, because, yeah, probably that, probably this. Don't, actually, I kind of do need that up there. Yeah, they clipped my wing or something. Did I get that with those rockets? I'd be surprised. Oh my god, I think I did. Well, I'll be damned. You know what? That might. Yeah, that's the stockpile. So, guess what? We're bombing. So easy to overg. You're shooting. That's what's shooting. Oh, beautiful. There's some other AAA locking me now. Where are you? Yeah, it's somewhere in that star fort. Which I'm also receiving from below, question mark? It's so hard to see. It's definitely in there. I just can't tell where exactly. Well, I have the rockets. I could just start rocketing random spots. I should probably get a status report from the ground people. What was their call sign? Vandal? Vandal, this is Lancer.
Go ahead, Lancer.
Hey, just looking for a status report for you guys. I'm cleaning up my mission space. How you guys doing?
We had an unfortunate mass cast, but we did knock out our 2 watchtower objectives. Break. what we're looking to do is transition to rescuing the hostages. It looks like we located a break. So if you're able to knock out your watchtower objective and then rearm and set up for CAS, we've kind of got a plan going together to try to take the hostages home without having to hit those last couple objectives.
Copy that. I'll move to destroy the break.
Yeah, it's going to be
Southern
the southwest
watchtower.
one. Yeah, the southwest one. We're orchestrating. We're going to organize a naval assault on the hostage objective break. Just in case you're curious, it's the central or like most southernmost rescue hostages marker. That's our new objective.
Copy that. Just make sure you keep your personnel away from that southwest watchtower. And I might see it. It's gonna be on the very peak. Yeah, I think that's it actually. Do a low pass since there's no AAA in this area. I'd say that's it. Gonna strike that north to south. Yeah, something weird is going on with the rendering. That's what's causing the lag right there. I'm not sure what causes that. Lancer 11 in hot, south west watchtower, north to south bombs.
Copy, you're cleared hot. We've got no one in the AO at the present. You're good to go nuts.
See ya. Oh, don't black out.
Hey, it looks like you got your tower. Good job.
Answer 11 is RTB. Okay, time for an even harder landing now that I'm damaged and have a slight roll to the right.
Be advised, swimming with an M60 is hard.
Did not hear what he said, but I'm sure it was well funny. I don't know what that was.
Don't you do that, go away from it.
Actually, thinking about it, I should do the smart thing and just figure out what the stall speed of this thing is.
You got a boat because the boat.
Dirty configuration. What's my VRS? That's an angle of attack, which I guess is good to know. So it seems like, well, we'll say 180.
No clock.
Hello, Zuma. You're gonna watch me eat shit because I'm gonna have to land on a carrier in fog with a half-broken aircraft that likes to stall at high speeds. And gotta make sure the tail hook's down. Oh my god, the carrier is practically invisible. Oh, I barely see it. Going around. It's just like last time.
Lancer, this is Vandal.
Send it.
We are all watching you land, so, you know, don't die.
Oh, you have no idea how hard this is.
In the fog.
I have a slight roll to the right as well.
Gotcha.
I keep losing the carrier while I'm final. I'm still hooked down. I'm gonna wait on the gear a little longer. On final. It's a steep angle, but this is the only way I can think of doing this. Going in way too fast. Ah, so close. Had too much airspeed.
You just barely missed your fires.
Too much airspeed on that one. I have to like come in at a very steep angle in order to see the carrier. No, this isn't a Harrier. This is a Phantom 2. That would have been perfect if I wasn't so goddamn fast. Let's try. I think I want to shoot for like 250 or 230. Oh my god, it's not hooking. Exact same fucking thing happened last time. Ugh, I can't heal while doing this. Alright, this is gonna be my last attempt because I'm bleeding out.
Copy.
I have people on stream watching me try to do this, and I have a boat full of people trying to watch me do this. Ain't this a bitch? Tail hook. Maybe it just wasn't down. Oh, fuck me. That was hard.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I guess that was my problem. Tailhook wasn't down for some reason. I don't know, confusing. I have no indicator tells me if it's up or down. I need to go heal. Oh, right. Where's the heal thing? Hey, where's the full heal thing? Kind of dying. Hello? Hello? Maybe sit on the map. Valor, Free Liberty. It's not showing up anywhere. Up here, maybe? Thanks. Kind of bleeding out at the moment. Is there not a full heal? I'm not finding it. Well. No pain, lost some blood, that's fine. Hopefully it won't reopen. Yeah, I kind of like this loadout. Ugh. Oh yeah, and I also need to repair. Okay, get a repair kit. Gonna have to. Repair kit. There isn't one. Wow, that blows. Alright, something to report. Write that down. Air kit, what else was there? Horses, it's a bit too much. I think my character is set for a fighter role. Pair of G-force, so I can't remember what else was there. Sure it'll come to me. Oh, that's the radio. Oh. Actually. No. Alright, I might have to just do this then. This might kill me. Nope. So what do we have on here? Alright, fuck it, I'm gonna just contact Citadel and tell them to just fix my aircraft. Fucking caps. Oop. sure what happened, but apparently their helicopter exploded. I can't. Well, can you give me a repair kit? Blew up over here. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, I guess I'm stuck with this one. So yeah, just bombs and rockets. Well, I keep forgetting about the radio. What? High band 75. .0. Radio check long range.
Loud and clear, Hummy.
5x5. Let's see. It's down. I'm good. Gear flaps. Lancer 1-1 in the sky. So it's going to be another IFR flight.
Let's get back to the boat, call and medevac to the beach, mount up in the boat, and we're out of here.
Yes. This is Gen 1 night vision, baby. I have no idea what's going on the ground, but they're blowing shit up, looks like. Let's do a show of force.
Alright, Nightfox, now that we're all gathered and you can see us, you're cleared hot to shoot on anything that's not friendly.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Daniel, this is Lancer. Just to let you know I'm available for any cast missions.
Copy. So we could definitely use some break. What do you have on board, actually?
Some rockets and bombs.
Copy. Do you want to give us some bomb runs in the woods west of Blerick? We've got trackers coming out of the woods in that area.
Copy. How far into the woods?
We're looking to disrupt their movement, so pretty much, I don't know, halfway between the tracker camps and where we are at Blerick.
Copy. Setting up.
Raj, thanks.
Let's see. Do I use rock guys? I'll use these 500 pounders. They shot a flare up. Something's wrong with that center island. I'll have to investigate that weird render issue. G forces. And hot bombs. Bombs away. My God. God, that's so strange.
I think they're in.
Get back in the boat and go home.
As y'all get in the boat, kindly take over gun positions, because these guys suck.
And hot, same location, rockets. It's hard to tell if I'm blacking out or not at night. Sounds like they're RTB, so I'll hold off for now. Yay, I don't have to land this thing again. Oof. Holy shit.
Channel switched.
All right. That started out as a bit as a shit show, but I think we pulled it through.
I actually don't think I would categorize that as a shit show. I think I would just categorize that as stiffer resistance than expected.
That's always how it goes with my missions.
Trackers were literally right on top of us.
Well,
yeah, they're no joke.
With the exception of that LZ being a little bit problematic for the AI to deal with and then for us to get out of,
yeah,
I don't think that there's really anything that we could have done different to avoid that occurring. I think the AI was just on point tonight.
I think that's partly true. So I think the tactics that I was just kind of keeping a mental note. I mentioned doing like recon flyovers of the areas that we're going to be working in. I think that's a really good idea, especially in this type of scenario where there's a lot of consequences if things go wrong. We should probably, either send, the team leader out or something, just even in a little bird as the passenger, just do one quick little orbit of the mission area and then boogie or something, just anything to get eyes on the area so that you can see the reality on the ground before you commit to it. Otherwise, yeah, stuff like that where it looks great on the map and then you get in and you're like, oh shit, we're in a fishbowl, and the enemy already knows where we are, so we can't even get out quick. So yeah, I think that was awful. Right off the bat, like you guys heard the trackers when we landed, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they knew we were there. We could have probably just scrubbed the mission there and been like, fuck it, just evac and then reset. Because every time we leave the area, it'll reset, But yeah, I think doing recon overflights to get a better feel of what's on the ground before we commit. And then what was the other thing I was going to suggest? I don't know. I couldn't remember the other thing, but I think that would solve a lot of the issues we had. Everything else was like technical issues, like Aiko getting killed when he jumped out of the boat for some reason, and the respawn's not working right. I had to manually kick it in the tail to get it to work again. So a bunch of little technical issues. It wasn't there on Team 1. What happened to you guys where it led to the team wipe?
I think that we just moved a bit too slow and didn't aggressively relocate.
Yeah. We took cover inside the RV building, the rendezvous building, and kind of waited for them to kind of come to us, and then they started facing through walls and killing us.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah.
That's some
Frozen
bullshit.
and I were just discussing, like, it's the first time I've seen that happen on Tanoa.
Huh.
So,
well, let me know if it happens again, because yeah, that's kind of bullshit if that's happening.
Well, on the other hand, we gave them the opportunity to do that by not
moving. And Night Fox has a point on that one.
Yeah.
We took fire, proceeded to hard cover, and then kind of stood there for a minute to try to let it breathe, and then they just...
Which is fine. I'm worried that I may have made them maybe a little too tough or something. Was anyone feeling like they were getting cheap shots, like they were shooting and like bing headshotting you, anything like that?
The second round, yes.
Okay.
You mean like infill?
Oh, like when we were rescuing the hostages?
Correct. Yeah. That
we were
I felt
fighting
like
commandos.
Yeah.
So those guys that were getting those headshots, those were those commandos that we were fighting. They're super dangerous.
Yeah.
So okay.
As far as the trackers go, I think I only had one instance where I know I dumped a half mag into a dude, and I'm not sure if it's just tree physics or what, but it seems like the G3s aren't pinning or killing these guys quickly. That only happened once, though, so it may have been weird misfire in Arma.
Okay.
And I think it may have actually been the exact same guy that I had an issue with where I put probably 10 rounds out of the M60 into him, and he didn't go down.
Talking
Weird.
Uzi wielding motherfucker.
I didn't see what he had. I just saw that he was in
Okay.
a blue shirt and khaki shorts.
Yeah, that sounds like my guy. So I don't know if tree physics are just interfering with that, or if it's just some weird coding on that specific character.
All right. None of them should have special coding, so that is concerning if that happened. I wonder if it was just a little server lag or something.
It may be. It's in the back of my mind, so next time we run around on this campaign,
All right.
I'll keep track of it and see if there's anything else I'm noticing with that.
Yeah, I won't try to chase that problem down since I'm not certain in what maybe caused it, but definitely keep an eye out for it, and if it's an issue, we'll address it. Overall difficulty: too many contacts, too few. Were they too whip crack on the response time? Did it feel about right? Like, how did that feel?
Nope. Yeah, I thought it was good.
Okay.
Yeah, I still thought it was good.
Then what I'll do is I'll leave pretty much everything, like the enemy's strength, basically unchanged for next session. What I will look into, though, is those towers, those watchtowers, not getting blown up very easy. They're supposed to be pretty straightforward. You put a demo charge on it, pop, and it falls down. So I might replace those models with other ones or rejigger them so that they're a little easier to blow up. But at least the airstrike worked, you know. Any other tech issues that you guys noticed? Okay. Then, yeah, if that's the case, really quick, we'll just do highs and lows. What was the high point of your experience? Like, hey, something that stands out for you. And then what was the low point? Something that sucked and that needs improvement. So we'll start with Jeb. You're top of the list.
Okay, so high point for me was oddly enough that both of my last stands when we were assaulting the tower, and then low point was obviously getting headshot like 3 times in a row, and Heretic having to spend that entire time trying to make sure I didn't die. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was just like I'd lost too many fluids or something like that, but yeah.
All right.
Man, don't worry about those headshots. Happens to me all the time. I'd say high point was kind of the entire thing. It was a lot of fun. It's gonna take me some getting used to Tanoa terrain and not just Vietnam terrain. So, kind of looking forward to that. Other than that, I didn't have a low point.
All right. Sauce.
Yeah, high point. I think getting into contact after setting the debt charge on the first tower. Low point. Me probably schwacking Aiko. I think we could have done a little better on the communication.
Okay. I'm making a note right now. Then that guy, high point, low point.
I think my high point would have to be the carrier landing attempts. Interesting situation. Low point would probably have to like trying to use those anti-radiation missiles, which don't actually seem to be anti-radiation. They just seem like your regular ATGM missile.
What?
Yeah, because they literally only locked to the boats in the dock. That's the only thing they were locking. They would not lock to the radar site, which was actively locking me at some points.
Oh, that is so silly. Did you try just like pointing it and just firing one off in the general direction?
I did not try to launch it without a lock. Yeah, I just launched it at the boats, and then by that time I was out of flares. It launched like 3 missiles at me at one time, and I was killed. But once the radar was destroyed, I was able to make my bombing runs, which was also a challenge because in that era they didn't have targeting pods, so I wasn't able to locate and precisely aim these bombs.
Would a Wizzo have helped?
I'm not entirely I mean, maybe. It's more or less my mistake. I was planning on doing some testing of the Phantom earlier this week, but I didn't have the time.
Okay, well, that was actually going to be my next thought. If you have a couple minutes, play around with it. Let me know what you need from like a configuration standpoint, and I'll look into if there is something that needs to change with like the weapon selection or something like that. Let me know, and we'll because like I already fixed the the, the countermeasures on it. So let me know if there's anything else that needs tweaking. All right.
Yeah, there's. I mean, I have a whole bunch of stuff I've written down.
Perfect. Yeah.
I also highly suggest that when we're doing, call it point attacks rather than area attacks, or at least with a lot of planes involved, highly recommend taking a look at the Fléché rockets.
Oh yeah.
Because you can carry a lot of them and can adjust where your impact is without needing to do an entire second pass for BDA.
I did consider using cluster munitions for the AAA units, but I was like, it's in the middle of the city. They probably wouldn't appreciate maybe using cluster munitions in a city.
I would have approved of it.
I'd have
All
said
right.
get a bigger bomb.
Let's keep pressing here. So, Aiko, what were your high points and low points?
My high point was when we were getting to Overwatch and Heretic was getting overrun by one dude, I think. He was switching to his pistol or something. And I was able to take him out. So I was like, yay, Overwatch worked. Nice. Low point, of course, was jumping off the boat and then dying.
Yeah, that sucked.
It's random, but yeah.
Was there anything gameplay related that may have been the low point? And I'm not looking for like, bottom of the barrel, oh, this sucks, but just like of your experiences, what was maybe the least interesting or least enjoyable?
Couldn't pinpoint anything. They were all fine.
All right, cool. Well, hey, that's really great to hear. Night Fox?
High point all the way around.
Thanks,
High
man.
point started at 6 o'clock.
I do
you're
have
sweet.
something to add.
Yeah, what's up, brother?
Aiko was talking about me being overrun by that one guy. That was another example of me dumping 4 or 5 rounds into a dude and him not going down. And Jeb somehow... Jeb, I'm not even sure where you were. I was going to ask you about that, because last I saw is I was kind of...
Oh, Jeb was killed before you, yeah. Same dude.
Like, okay, so the same dude came out and schwacked you, Jeb? Is that how that went down?
Where are we talking?
At the very end, the last headshot you took. Like, so I was pieing around to try to get an angle on the shooter inside the building. Mm-hmm. He came running out.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so were you
exactly.
still behind the wall, or were you closer to me?
So I was stacked as your 2, and you were pushing into the thing, and I saw movement in the far door. And so I picked out so that way I could like protect you while you had your muzzle on the close door. And the guy who you were pushing up to engage stepped out, shot at you, but missed and shot me in the head.
Okay. Yeah, because I know I hit that guy at least 4 times and then switched to transition to sidearm because he would not go down. And he may have had body armor. I didn't have a chance to identify that, but it was interesting.
What crazy plates on that guy, stopping 762.
I put the exact time from my stream there in the Arma chat. It's like 1 minute.
I love you.
Like we were pushing out of the building to get into position, and I see the flashes going off, and I turn. By the time Jeb is already down, and then I got him.
Yeah, that was just like that's why when you I don't know if you could hear me while you were working on me. I was like, just call me your little bullet sponge, because that was like the second time that was the second time like exactly like that where you were in front of me and the headshot came past you and hit me.
Okay. Yeah, definitely keep an eye out for that kind of like bullet spongy stuff. Some of it is gonna just be server desync. Some of it's gonna just be like we're hitting them, but the medical system is like, oh, it's a grazing wound, so it doesn't count. Even though you get the nice big puff of blood coming out of his chest, it's like, well, it's just a grazing wound, So weird stuff can happen. All the same, it shouldn't be happening, consistently. So, I'll keep an eye on
see
it.
the hits that I make on that guy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can straight up see me dump 4 rounds into that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't know what's going on with that.
Bring
I'm not
back
gonna.
the FAL.
We're using the freaking
I know.
G3.
Yeah, but we're using only one with a 20-inch barrel and not a 24-inch barrel. Come on,
Right.
that extra 50 FPS matters.
Oh my god.
I'm
and then just I should have, because the campaign is basically built, I should have another mission ready for next week. That being said, if anyone did have other missions, or if we were clamoring for a different game, speak up and we can make a plan for next week. But I'm good to keep going with this. Realistically, this might be the last or second to last campaign I make for Arma 3, just because I'm pretty ready to move on, but I am having fun with it.
Microphone muted.
Okay. I mean, that being said, I've got my other Altus campaign too, so I'll work on that this week and have it ready.
All right. And yeah, and if anyone has ideas for
All right, I'm gonna end the stream here.
if anyone wants to
Interesting stream today.
Making content
So,
for that, so we can be ahead of the curve and start.
Probably definitely gotta make some clips out of this. We'll see how next week goes. Hope you enjoyed. See you next week.
If you had any interest at all